Okay guys, welcome to this video. We're going to be talking about Honor Duel today. Now, I would love to be able to do an Honor Duel tier list for you, but unfortunately the problem with that is there isn't a resource out there that has all of the artifacts and all of the items. So we're not going to do that today. We're going to do a run of Honor Duel. And what I would say is, in general, 5 or 6 wins is a good result in Honor Duel, and it will help you climb the rankings. I am climbing relatively well at 6 to 7 wins on an average run. So we're going to do an average run. We're going to talk about the decisions that I make, and then we are essentially going to help you with your general game plan in Honor Duel. This is what this video is about. It's to help you get better generally. I might not get 9 wins on this. I'm purely looking to just get an average run out and show you how we can get a good average run in general and climb the ranks. So first of all, we look at our artifacts. This is pretty good, but not my favorite. Breeze Rider is absolutely brilliant. Lucky Cage is basically the same as Confining Shard. So out of all of these 3, Breeze Rider is the best. So we're going to go with Breeze Rider. And when it comes to artifact choice, here is how I look at it. There are some artifacts that are standalone, straight up good. Breeze Rider is one of those artifacts that is just good. You then have, so you have 3 major buckets of artifacts. You have artifacts that are sort of more generic, and they can be tied to anything. You have artifacts that are tied to factions, and you have artifacts that are tied to specific heroes. The generic artifacts are very hit or miss. You've got things like Breeze Rider, which are really good, but then you have things like magic crystals or mystic crystals, which require you to be in combat for 30 seconds before they even do anything. And then beyond that point, they're not even that good. So there are some that are just good, there's some that are just bad. You need to know those ones, and hopefully a tier list I can make will help. Faction-specific ones are generally always quite good, except for the Mauler one. I don't really rate it. But Wilder and Lightbearer and Graveborn, faction-specific artifacts are generally pretty good. It also helps you focus your hero choice because you can use the faction-specific hero pools in the game itself. And then you have ones that are hero-specific, like the Miriel one, the Leica one, the Carolina one, etc. Those are extremely powerful, but they, in my opinion, are mostly feast or famine. If you do not get the hero in terms of ascending that hero because you're just not finding copies of it, it will fall off a cliff. So I tend to go for ones that I know are good, that are a bit more generic. I like generic ones because it gives us more freedom when we come to selecting heroes. So we're not going to be casting ultimates with this one. So we want units that have got high DPS, but not really that reliant on ultimates. Wilder and Lightbearers are pretty good for this. So we're going to go in, and we've got Thorin. He's pretty good. He's actually very good. We've got Rowan, who's useless without his ultimate, so we're not going to run him. We've got another copy of Thorin. So having a look here, we could run Thorin. We're going to roll once again, and then we're going to go for another random just to see what we find. Boom. Okay, so we're going to match. We're going to use the hero pool that we've got. In terms of what I did there are 2 ways to approach the first round. It depends on what artifact you've got. The most cost-effective way is to buy the random hero pools, especially if you've got a generic artifact. It will give you the most options available to build a comp in the early game. The next best way is to buy faction-specific hero pools if you've got an artifact that sort of revolves around faction specific. Now we're going to go for Thorin because he revives. We'll go Neru just so that we have a support, doesn't need his ultimate to be good. And then we'll go this dude because he's got relatively high attack. And I think then we're actually going to go Sylvina, and then we're going to go Leica. So you want to make your attack the highest it possibly can be. Usually that's a good way of doing it. You can also take into account this. So of course, the higher our attack, the better. A full Graveborn team or a full Wilder team would be good. But you need to make sure that the heroes that you use are not too bad without their ultimates. So there we go. We basically just one-shot the entire team. Boom. That's how this artifact is so good in the early game. You can just basically one-shot stuff. Okay, so he's not too bad at the moment. We want to focus on ascending our heroes if we can. I am going to sell off things that we don't need. So we're not going to use Antandra. We are not going to use Rowan. We are not going to use Marilee. We're not going to use Damien. We're probably not going to use Seth. I might not even use Granny Darnie, if I'm honest with you. That looks like a decent comp to begin with. Boom. Okay, we're not buying items in the early game either. The reason we're not buying items, or at least we shouldn't buy items, is because the only items that I care about is increasing stats and increasing attack. I don't want random heroes. Could go for wilder heroes, but doesn't really feel worth it. Carolina is pretty good. So it's annoying that you can't see their attack, but Carolina would be okay. I'm going to buy her. Cessia is pretty terrible without her ultimate, so we're not going to buy her. Carolina at least has some CC, which is quite nice. You're looking at the skills. You want to use the skills that they've got outside of... I could even go for a full Graveborn team, and I'll show you that the maybe going full Graveborn might even be better here. Yeah, let's do this. Full Graveborn might be the way. Okay. Everyone kind of got blown up there, but it's fine because Breeze Rider is absolutely broken. Yeah, Breeze Rider is very crazy. So we're going to go. I think we're going to go full Graveborn. Thorin is getting ascended. We're also going to get our thing up. So Mauler and Lightbearer. Oh, really? This is terrible. I don't want either of those. Well, that's useless for me. Never mind. Usually they're quite good in giving you something that's decent for your composition, but I'm not gonna piece out of this. Generally, because Lightbearer heroes are not great without. I'm just gonna stick to Graveborn, guys. Igor is super nice, so I'm gonna lock this, and I'm actually gonna use Igor as well because he survives for a long time and he's really good in this comp. Very, very annoying that it's Lightbearer because it actually does reduce my damage, but it is what it is. Okay. Thorin. We'll run Igor. We'll run this dude. It really doesn't matter too much. I am going to run Nero and I'm going to run Sylvina. So you do kind of want to support, or you want self-sustaining type people. Sylvina's pretty good. I might run Carolina in the next one. We'll see. Okay, let's see how we do. So this is Igor works really well with this comp because in general it's just going to generate a load of gravestones for him. It's super annoying that I didn't get a very good second artifact use, but you can just see how insane this comp is. Just need to deal with his Igor now. We did it. This feels like a pretty good setup. I might replace Sylvina for Carolina. Depends on what we get. We are going to sell off... we're going to sell off Leica now, though. Great, he's upgraded. Now we can start to pick up some epic equipment as well. I'm also going to pick up this. Okay, Sylvina's upgraded, so I'm going to keep her. You really want to use your highest ascensions. Increases basic stats and life drain, so that's really nice. So basic stats and life drain for Sylvina is great because the higher her basic stats, the more damage our waves of power do. Also, actually, I could have given that to Igor because he survives a lot longer, but we'll give it to Sylvina for the time being. She tends to go straight to the enemy side. We'll pop him in the middle. We'll pop him there. We'll pop Igor there. Might not run Carolina at all in this comp at this point. So we've got a lot of self-sustain in this build, and also we don't massively need a support. So I don't want to get CC to death by that guy. I also don't want to just get stuck on Brutus. So, you know, there you go. Okay, so there's Odie. Probably could have gone on Odie, but it doesn't really matter because we are going to blast everyone. Oh, that's disgusting. Odie's going to die. Oh, this is disgusting. This artifact is kind of mega broken. I'm quite happy with the comp that I've got now. I might even sell Carolina. I bought her just in case, but I feel like the comp that I've got is really good. There's a lot of self-sustain in there. There's no need for a dedicated support. Sweet. So we are just looking for Graveborn. We don't have any ultimates, which is fine. Let's pick up another one of him. We will go for that for Igor. Also, just basic stat increases are brilliant. There's a Nero. And another Nero, which is fantastic. We are actually going to sell Carolina now because I'm convinced that we don't need her. And this is the comp that I'm going for. I think this works really well. So you'll notice that I'm not really buying items unless I have to. I'm mostly focusing on upgrading my heroes. That is the most important thing you can do in this game. There are obviously some items that are really good, like obviously. But realistically, probably the most important thing you can do in this game mode is to just upgrade your heroes because it increases their basic stats. And for me, basic stats are what wins me the game because it's all based on my attack. And this is the reason I've gone mono. So the reason that I've gone mono Graveborn is that I'm getting the 22% attack increase, and I've got 2 items that increase my basic stats by another percentage, which should increase the damage that I'm doing with my Breeze Rider. Even though I didn't get a good second artifact upgrade on my Breeze Rider, it doesn't matter. We're also running heroes that don't necessarily really need their ultimates to be successful. As you can see, kind of doing an insane amount of damage right now. And Igor sticks around. The most important thing is that you have heroes that kind of stay alive, because the longer that the hero's alive, the more that their attack contributes to the Breeze Rider wave. If a hero dies, the Breeze Rider wave disappears. That's brilliant. That's Igor. Boom. What's this? Restores. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm going to give that to Thorin because he generally survives a long time. And that's pretty good. I can give that to like someone. Someone can use that. Right, we've got all legendaries now. So we're in a really good spot. Obviously, we just want to aim for mythics at this point because mythics also get us some of our exclusive weapons, which is super nice. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this. That's going to give my... I don't even know that guy's name. I don't even use him in the real... I don't even think I have him unlocked. I might have him unlocked, but I don't use him in the main game, so I have no idea what he's called. The dude that no one likes in the Graveborn teams. It's also good practice to look at their artifact, by the way, because it can help you understand their positioning. Mythic stats, basic stats. Okay, this guy has got some mythics already, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, these guys are going to have massively increased stats, but it is what it is. We should be able to burn through some things. We'll see. There we go. The burn's happening. So this, it was a little bit suspect. I was getting a little bit like, oh gosh, what's going to happen? I'm hopefully close to doing some damage to actually kill these guys. Nope, I think we're actually going to take our first loss here. So this is the problem. This Breeze Rider gets significantly worse the lower HP you get. But it's fine. It's our first loss. We've already done well. We're already at 5 wins. So that guy had a mythic. It is always a bit of a pain in the ass when someone's got a mythic. That's no use. Meh. That is Very nice. And that is what I'm going to give to this guy. Increasing basic stats is exactly what we want. Okay. 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 So he's mythic now. Beautiful. I'm going to lock that Igor, and I'm going to pick up that Sylvina. So we are slowly working towards. We've got basic stack increases for most of our team. It's going to really help Breeze Rider actually kind of give us the damage necessary. We need to burst people out super quickly. That's basically how Breeze Rider works. We kind of just need to burst them out as quickly as we can. Okay, so there's Marilee on the back line, so I'm going to just use Sylvina to get to Marilee. I'm going to use Igor over here. Okay, so let's get Sylvina onto Marilee. She's taking a load of damage. Yeah, it's nice. She's dead. We need to get a nice bit of damage going down. Boom. So we've lost Sylvina, so we are going to lose some attack damage from this now, but hopefully should be okay. Yeah, we're good. So this was versus a Relic Shard, which is a very, very good Lightbearer relic, but Breeze Rider is nutty good. So we're now at 6 out of 9 wins. We're not going to get perfect, but this is a good position to be in. I'm not going to pick up Neru because I would like to try and get someone else to Mythic. Sylvina would be really nice. Okay. So this is disgustingly good. That's just increasing attack damage by 60% straight up. What I'm actually going to do is I'm really going to min-max this at this point. Because I have a mythic... so we're going to swap that with that. Because I have a mythic him, I'm going to just increase his attack, because that'll be hopefully the highest attack increase that we can get. We are min-maxing our attack at this point in time. Like, the higher we can take our attack, the better. And that legendary item is the best you can get for this comp. Increase attack, but can't cast ultimate. Who cares? We can't cast our ultimate anyway. Okay. So this is Flame Orb. So that's basically the equivalent of... So I kind of want the Valor to focus my Igor. This is the equivalent of having Blazing Spell. Oh, my Sylvina just got blasted, but hopefully we'll be okay. I think we are going to be fine. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're all right. Yeah, we've basically one-shot the entire team. This is going to be... I think this should be a 9-win, as long as I can get a couple more mythics on the board. We've got 2 more wins to get. We just need to get Igor. I will pick up a Nero, and I will pick up a Thorin. I will pick up a couple of Nerus. We maybe have another Nero here. That is guaranteed. I mean, I'm going to take the guaranteed mythic. And I'm actually going to lock both of these. I'm going to take Igor for the time being. But we could end up having a full mythic team, which would basically... You'll see the destruction that you can cause with this. This is disgusting. This will be disgusting, to be honest with you guys. This is going to be nutty. Okay, so this, we don't really care where we place them. We're going to get an automatic ult cast because we have mythic. Although, actually, no, wait a second. Is this going to work? I've just realized, because we can't cast ultimates, is the Neru... I'm just in case there is a... is the Neru even going to work? That's going to be interesting to me. Is Neru even going to work at Mythic Plus? Yes, he can cast ultimate at Mythic Plus, even though we can't cast ultimate. Okay. So everyone nearly died there, which is not a good look. Okay, so we are kind of struggling now because this guy's basically got the ultimate Wilder comp, and we don't really have the damage now to get us there. Okay, so we could not get 9 wins. That was a little unlucky who we faced into. It is what it is. We just need to find... Yeah. So... I'll give that to Igor. I actually would think I'll give that to Sylvina. Right. So... Nope. 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 Yes. Perfect. Right, Sylvina at Mythic with... We have excellent items. Like, we would have to go into another immediate Iron blow-up comp for us to be struggling here. One second. Okay, so do this, this, and this. Got a load of mythics. So this guy's running... What is this guy running? He has the second upgrade on his... Let's just try and blow something up here. There's a load of mythics. Hopefully we should be able to blow people up. This looks like a kind of scary comp, though. He's got a load of mythics. Okay, we killed something. Okay, we killed Rowan. Okay, we've actually just completely blown up this guy's comp. Fine. Okay, we've got one more to go. We just need to find our upgrades. One second, guys. I'm getting a lot of pings. Okay, so we are now... I'm thinking about this Piers call. I just feel like it could be really good. Oh. Okay, so... Okay, I actually think this is probably going to be awesome. Because we actually don't have as much epic equipment going at the time being, so... Okay, right. Give me a Thorin or an Igor. We're just looking for Thorin or Igor. We have lots of rolling. Thorin or Igor. Roll. We don't really care about items at this point. We're just looking for Thorin. There's Igor. Boom. We've got Mythic. Just need a Thorin. Okay. Nice. Igor. Sorry, Thorin. 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 No. There's a Thorin, but either we win or we lose at this point. So would have loved to have had Thorin because it would have given us an extra revive. But we have most of the rest of the stuff at Mythic. So let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. Sweet. This guy's also running a Graveborn one, Obsidian Earring. It's very strong. Okay. This is going to be it. We're coming down to our final win. Would love to have had Thorin at Mythic. If this guy's got full Mythics, I'll be really sad. Okay. Not everyone's got full Mythics. Okay, nice. Come on, yes! Blow him up. Yeah, we've got the better version of his. Blow them up. They could use ultimates, though. Blow them up, 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 blow them up. Come on, come on, come on. Just get rid of the Sylvina. Get rid of the Sylvina. Okay, nice, nice. We surely win from here. We surely win from here. Yeah, yeah, we should be fine. 9 wins. Let's go. You love to see it. We did have a very OP artifact, though. There we go. So we get 40 duel points from that. And I don't know what rank. I just keeps us at rank 120. But there we go. So in summary, pick the right artifact. And there are some artifacts that are good, Breeze Rider being one of them. Next, focus on hero upgrades in the early game. Do not buy early equipment. It's kind of a waste of money in most situations. And then when you start to get epic and legendary equipment offered to you, go for it. The more generic you can be with your artifact and your comp, the better. But if you can mono a comp, so mono Graveborn, mono Lightbearer, etc., you're going to find it easier to get the upgrades that you need. And then at the end of the game, it's just about whether you get those mythics or not. But that is it. That's Honor Duels for you. I'll hopefully do some more guys like this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.